everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, we're doing a project pan update. This is my quarterly project pan update, mid-year. And before we get started, if you were not aware, I do have my own online clothing boutique. It is anemones.com. The link is in the description bar down below if you're curious. If not, that's okay too. If you like this video while you're watching, go ahead and hit that thumbs up video. If you have not already, what are you doing? I know that majority of my viewers don't actually subscribe, so go ahead and hit subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's that little red button down below. And if you have any comments, go ahead and put those in the comment section down below. I love to hear from you all. So we're going to talk about my project pan. And I feel like I have not gotten very far at all this month, or this quarter. I already have taken my close-up shots, but I have not yet looked at my previous quarter's progress. So I'm going to be talking here blindly, and I do try to do that because I just want to talk about how I feel like I'm doing. And then when I come back and edit the video, I will be able to see like where I was 3 months ago versus where I'm at today and really see the difference. But the key point there is that like while you're making progression, you don't really realize that you're making progression. Does that make sense? And that, you can attribute that to life too. Like I don't realize when I'm growing, like growing, you know what I mean? Like I'm learning new things and I'm expanding my knowledge and my thoughts and my ideas, and you don't really realize it until you look back. And sorry, I'm getting all philosophical here, but you look back and you say, where was I like 6 months ago? Like, I can't believe I'm such a different person. Anyway, let's get into the products. I'm going all crazy off the rails here. So, first product we're going to talk about is my Tata Silk Canvas Primer. This is one of the products that I feel like I'm definitely getting somewhere. I thought maybe if I go back and look at the previous video, I'm going to be like, oh, I thought I was going to be done in this quarter, and I'm not done yet, but this product is going to be gone by the end of the year. I know it. I believe it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone by September. This product is the one I use every time I do a foundation review, so I'm constantly using it all the time. And I like this product a lot. Will I repurchase it? No. It's very expensive. I also have a couple of other products very similar to this that I want to start giving a try to. And although I like this one, I do want to start using those other ones. I have some e.l.f. and I have some other drugstore ones. I have a putty primer from Tarte that I want to start using. So I have a lot of, like, I think I have like 3 or 4 other putty primers that I want to give a try. So I'm not going to buy a new one of that just yet. They do come in minis now, and I would consider buying a mini once this is gone, but not until after I try those other ones and see what I think of them. So anyway, that one I'm actually pretty pleased with how much progress I'm making because I can see how close I am to the end. So that one I am going to give myself. I only have 5 products, by the way, in case you did not know. Let's talk about the concealer I have in here. So I finished a concealer last year for the first time in my entire life, and I was so proud of myself that I put another one in. This one's a little bit cheating in my opinion because of the way that this application is applied. A lot of the concealer gets stuck in the sponge, and like I haven't used this in several days, and like I could use this just to conceal. Like if I wanted to, I could have used this today to conceal. There's enough in the sponge that I wouldn't have to crank any more up. So this one's a little bit deceiving in my opinion because of the application method. But I'm definitely getting somewhere. You probably have seen the close-up shots already. I have very little of this concealer left, and I've come to realize over the last couple of years is that concealer is definitely something that I can finish, but I have to be dedicated to it. I have to be using it on a regular basis, and that's one of the things that I like about the Project Pan is that it really teaches me to use the products on a regular basis instead of just flipping to all the different products, you know what I mean? But this one I will finish probably before the next quarter, to be honest with you, because I've done how much I have left this past quarter. So I haven't marked the line on it yet. I do need to do that. I'm gonna pull my marker out right now so I do not forget, but definitely think I'm gonna have this done by September, I guess is my next check-in. I'm not sure that I'll have the Tatcha one done by my next check-in, but I'm pretty sure I'll have this one done by my next check-in because, like I said, a lot of that has to do, I think, with the application method, and so much gets stuck in the sponge. But I'm pleased with how that one's going as well. I think that one's going pretty well. All right, let's talk about one that I'm not really happy with how I'm doing, and this might be a perception thing. This one might be one where I'm actually doing better than I think I am, but I have 2 powders here, which I'm counting as one product. These are my Physicians Formula powders. This is I dropped it. Not the powder, but the little brush that's in it. This is the mineral face powder, and then this is the mineral correcting powder. And I just feel like I'm getting... There goes the other brush. I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with these. Now, like I said, I could go back and look at my pictures when I'm doing the editing of this video, and I'm going to be like, holy cow, I was wrong. I've actually come quite a far way with these. But especially the mineral face powder, I had hit pan a while ago, and I just don't feel like I'm making any progress there, even though I use these all the time. The mineral correcting powder, I'm pretty sure that I've made more progress on this one, just because the pan is getting bigger. So, but this is one that I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I wish I had done better with these because I just don't feel like I've gotten very far with them. You know what I mean? So those two are something that I definitely feel disappointed in myself and wish I had done more to use them and, you know, try to get more of a pan on those powders. So I have two more items in here, both of which I'm also disappointed in myself with. I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Party. These are both actually holdovers from my 2019 project pan. I love this blush. I really, really do. I like the Amazonian Clay blushes from Tarte. I think they're really nice. This shade of blush is actually really nice for me and my skin tone as well. I like the way it looks on me. It just is that I don't use a lot of blush when I go in, and when I do use too much blush, then I get like scared to use too much the next time, so I pull back. And anyway, I really need to follow like Emily Noel, where she's like, just put a little bit more blush on, it'll be fine, the world is better with a little bit more blush, something along those lines. I know I'm crucifying what she said, but I've seen videos where she's like in love with blush. But I don't feel like I'm making as much progress on this as I could. So like I said, I could be wrong. I could look back at the pictures and be totally surprised, but that one I'm very disappointed in. And the final product that I have in my project pan is my bronzer. This is the Balm Take Home the Bronze. I love this shade. It works perfectly for me. I feel like I should be hitting pan like any second, and I'm just not. And honestly, I think what's going to end up happening with this pan in particular is I think it's just I'm going to hit pan and like the rest of it's just going to fall out. Like, because it's such a small pan and my brush is so big that I use, the brush takes up the whole pan. So it's pretty much, I feel, diminishing like all at the same time. So I honestly don't think I'm going to hit a pan in here until like it's all gone, if that makes sense. And I'm looking at like the side of the pan and it looks so empty. It really, really does. So I'm really, really hopeful that I'm going to be able to finish this, not just hit pan, but to completely finish this bronzer by the end of this calendar year. Really, 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 really hoping, because I love this bronzer. Don't get me wrong. It's perfect for me. I like it. It works well on my skin tone. I like the way it applies. I like the way it works. I actually got this in a beauty box and I really do like it. But I've been using it for 1.5 years now and I still have not hit pan, and I'm so sad about it. Anyway, that's my progress for my project pan in 2020. I don't know, y'all. You guys have seen the pictures before I have, or after I have, I guess, because I've edited it, but I haven't seen the pictures yet of my progress, and I just feel like I'm not making the progress that I would like to. I'm not gonna lie, because of COVID, I really was not wearing a lot of makeup in the last quarter. Honestly, I've been very depressed for months, it feels like, and I just haven't felt like putting makeup on. I've been behind the 8 ball when it comes to my foundation reviews and just filming in general for like the last 2 or 3 months. I don't know how all of this has been affecting you all, but I have been really struggling with my depression over the last several months. It's been a struggle. So I have not been wearing makeup. I've been like bulk filming videos in like the same day. So you might be seeing this look more than once. If you haven't already seen it, you might see it more than once, because for me right now, because I've been dealing with my depression, it's been a struggle to take the time to put makeup on and film these videos and try not to be like totally so depressed. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to come to a video and see me depressed. I don't want to go watch a video where somebody's talking about how depressed they are. So it does take a little bit more for me to get the energy up and get myself together and film these videos. So today I'm actually feeling pretty good. So I'm trying to film a couple of videos all in the same day, even though it is currently 8:58 in the evening. Anyway, totally going off in a random like territory tonight on the video. I apologize. Back to the project pan. I feel like I could be doing better. I do. But that's why I haven't been. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. What do you think, or how do you think I'm doing on my project pan? Are you doing a project pan, and how are you doing? And if not, just let me know how you're hanging in there with the COVID and everything else that's going on in this world. That's just absolutely insanely crazy. Because it's not just in the US, it's everywhere. Like, if there's a time in my life where I've ever felt like the world is a smaller place, it's right now, because we are all hurting, we are all struggling, and yeah. I know most of my viewers are in the US, but I'm sure some of you are in other countries and you are probably feeling similar things. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I do hope to see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. I'm not always this down. I do hope to see you on the next video. Bye, guys.